Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I'm saying back because we did a watch along on YouTube. So for the people that want to see the crazy reaction of the 3 goals, Vlahovic, Kostic, Vlahovic, Serbian connection, go back on the replay of the other live. Now we are here for the post game of Salernitana, 0 like you can see. 0 like you can see, and 3 goals of Juventus. What you can't see here on the scoreline is that Di Maria and Moiskin, they hit it one time the bar with Angel Di Maria, one time the post, boom, I still hear it in my ear, the one of Moiskin that could have gone then on target again, but instead of that he was absolutely not selfish, try to go. We could have gone for that 4th goal. I didn't see an amazing Ochoa, to be honest. Luckily, for one time, we can say that we had no Super Buffon or Buffon Prime in the goal on the opponents, and that helped also a bit. Even if Ochoa was about to take that penalty from Vlahovic scoring his 7th and his 8th goal in Serie A, 9 in total this season with Juventus, it was needed for Vlahovic to unlock himself. Already happy to see him back versus Monza for a few minutes. No, Monza from the start, sorry. The game before... I repeat, Monza, a few minutes, Lazio in Coppa Italia from the start, but finally seeing a Vlahovic that was absolutely in form today. Super happy to see him. I'm happy about our performance. Let me recap it in one sentence before saying hello to all the people that luckily they understood the mechanism of jumping from one live to the other, and also the new people that were watching the game on their own and then they jumped here. Well, guys, telling you that Juventus, they wanted that win. Juventus wanted that win, and they wanted that win already in the week, I will tell you. Not even today, starting with today. They wanted it in the week when they were testing some things. We tried a 3-4-2-1. And why was it? Because we wanted to go more offensively. We wanted to show on the field with the men where we were that we want to put immediately offensive power and take domination of the field. Not only of the ball, but from the field where we were. At a certain moment I was commenting the game and I was realizing that Juventus was taking the field. We were with 10 men except of Szczesny. All the other men were in the half of Salernitana. Solid defensive performance of Juventus. Beautiful, some ideas, some creativity, some patterns offensively. Then you will tell me, Beppe, we played versus Salernitana. It's true. You are 100% correct. We played versus Salernitana. We didn't play versus the best team in the world. We played versus a team that conceded 8 goals versus Atalanta. So let's not be here and starting to say that we celebrate the best team of the world, that we are phenomenal, and so on and so on. But I remember you that versus the same team in our home in the beginning of the season, we conceded 2 goals before scoring 3, and 1-1 was cancelled. So it was a 2-2, only 1 point. Today we looked Juventus. We looked a team that wanted to win, being stronger than all the negativity around the club, being stronger than everything, and that Allegri change of mentality on the field, asking them to stay higher, to press more, to go more higher, and not only waiting the ball as we did versus a lot of team, paid off. So I'm super happy. Let's go with the hellos of the people. In the meanwhile, of course, I want all of you to put a maximum of messages in the chat about what you thought about the game. Then, of course, we will go with the man of the match. Maybe I can already start. Let me check if we can go with, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the 4 men of the match. Of course, Dusan Vlahovic will enter the poll. Man of the match, Vlahovic. I want to put Locatelli. Let me check who else you are putting here. Vlahovic, Locatelli. I need 2 other names. I want to put Alexandro. I don't care that you will close the live. I don't care. I want to put Alexandro that did a perfect game. Hey, you see, Rick Aussie is immediately saying special mention also to Alexandro. Can we put Fagioli? Yeah, let's put Fagioli. Fagioli entered fantastically well. So we have 4 players: Vlahovic, Locatelli, Alexandro, Fagioli. I can only put 4. I would love to put more, Kostic maybe, but these 4 men deserve totally to be there. Thank you to Kvaser that just became a member already in the other live, but it's also reported here. So thank you to Kvaser. Let me read a bit of your comments. Ciao to Dan Avola, beautiful 3 points. Steve Cano, that shoot of Di Maria was magic. Unfortunately, not a goal. Let me put myself a bit bigger here. so that you can really see me. It was really magic. Unfortunately, not the goal. Ciao to Saif. Pinking is there. Marca, three strange goals, but the three important points. A penalty is a penalty. Then that second goal is a bit strange because that assist of Vlahovic is a shot on target, or he tries to go with a shot on target. I love the initiative to try with his right foot. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him, but that ball became an assist for Kostic. He was there. It can be considered a bit strange because that assist was absolutely not what Vlahovic wanted to do, but that other one was a fantastic goal because Nicolosi that today was playing as the 12th man for Juve, causing the penalty and then giving in the beginning of that second half that pass, a fantastic pass actually for Fagioli. Fagioli, exterior of the foot, bing. Vlahovic is taking it immediately with his left. I don't see there that it was a strange goal. But beautiful 3 points, of course. Bye. Forza Juve, happy for Dusan. Me too, because that's important to recuperate a player mentally like that after the long period that he had to stop, after the World Cup, where he was absolutely not shining. I have to say we played excellent today. Ciao Peter. Ancora così, ragazzi. Anthony Miretti got... Yeah, it was, but that's not where he was suffering from, Anthony. It was not the balls that he was suffering for. Unfortunately, that's the negative news. If there is one negative news, it's this. It's the injury of Miretti. Tomorrow he will do more tests to understand. The first reports are saying ankle sprain. So it's the ankle. He torn his ankle, unfortunately. Looks like it's not broken. If it's just a sprain, it can be 3 weeks out, but we are playing a lot of games at Fiorentina, also 2 games in Europa League. So it's an annoying moment, especially because the first thing I said before the game when I was watching the lineups, I watched and I gave a look to the midfield bench, and I found only Fagioli, because McKennie was loaned out, Pogba is not ready, Paredes has a small injury, but even if he's there on the field, we know that he's not the man that is changing the destiny of Juventus. So we are short in the midfield, probably, and I'm quite sure about it. I can already anticipate you now for the next game versus Fiorentina. Probably Barrenechea will join the team there in the midfield. Otherwise, we are too short. I don't even know if Paredes will be back. I believe yes, but I'm not sure. Ciao to Ahmed, 0 mistakes of the team today. Sometimes we were giving a bit too much opportunities from the distance to Salernitana. We will go into the details in a second. Marcello is saying Miretti will come back before Pogba. Could be. Rico, twice in one night. Top stamina. No, this is actually the standard thing. Except that normally I'm on the Twitch channel. I stop there and then I join here. Today is the same channel, but actually it's third time because I did a video earlier this morning. Great football, great performance. Is Juventus alive again? I don't want to go too fast with alive again. This is the minimum that we are expecting of a Juventus that needed to show not only to win with these 1-0 that a lot of people are saying, but it's luck, you know, like we did versus Cremonese, versus Udinese in the first games of 2023. We needed a solid performance without risking, but also not stopping. I was watching today a Juventus that was looking for that 4th goal. Guys, we didn't score it, but can you imagine what we are saying today? And it's again versus Salernitana that is not a good team, okay? It's not a good team. They didn't play well at all. But that should have been the same result versus Monza, 2 times versus Salernitana at home. We should not have conceded 2 goals before putting us at risk. So many games that we totally flopped. I remember another 3-0. It was in our home. It was Sassuolo, the first game of the season, where, to be honest, until that cooling break at the 23rd minute, I believe, we were a total disaster. And from that cooling break on, we played fantastically well. Today, we can say that we saw a really convincing, beautiful Juventus for 95 minutes in the first half, 2 minutes in the 97 minutes in total, I have to say. Andrew Palomare, ciao Beppe, ciao Juventini of the world, DV9, man of the match. Let's see who you were voting for. 74% Vlahovic. That's a lot. 12 for Locatelli, 11 for Fagioli, 3% for Alexandro. I'm happy that some people voted for Alexandro, which I would not put man of the match. Of course not, but Vlahovic 75 is a lot. Huh? Of course, he scored 2 goals. He played well. Beppe, the stream is stuttering a bit. Someone else is having these problems? If so, Nick, please go on refresh mode. Attenzione, there was a message from Sylvain Lefebvre. Sylvain, hopefully you're still here because I was about to miss your comment and luckily I saw it. Ciao to Nour. Sylvain Lefebvre is saying bonjour Beppe. Thank you for your donation, Sylvain. Bonjour, Sylvain. Cette victoire fait du bien, mais il y a plusieurs améliorations que l'équipe doit assumer. Forza Juve. Sylvain is saying with a donation, thank you, un grand merci. This win is actually good for Juve. It's a good thing for Juve, but there are a lot of things that we have to do better. Can we answer the question of Sylvain? Only today, checking only at today. What are the things? Let's start with the negative points, the thing that we have to do better. What could we have done better today? In a game where we go 3 times on goal, where we were offensively present, where we didn't concede a goal, where we hit 2 times the post, 1 time with a bar, 1 time with a post, Angel Di Maria, Moiskin, where the people that entered well, except of Federico Chiesa. You clearly see that he wants to score. He wants to do it, an away goal for him, a first goal in Serie A in 22-23. He wants to honor that number 7 that he has. Can we check? I'm curious to read you what you believe that we can do better. Thank you for your message, encore merci, Sylvain. And I'm curious to see the reaction of the people on that one because it's a good question. I'm curious. Because today, if you are speaking about the single game of today, I have difficulties to find things that we have to do better, to be honest. I have difficulties. Even if in the other games it was super easy and it was probably difficult to find the good things that Juventus was doing, today I have a bit more difficulty. Vlahovic had a good game. Considering his comeback, he will grow from here. Yes, if he can keep cool, tranquillo, then yes. Hopefully he can score with continuity. People are saying me all good for the thing, so you have to refresh sometimes. Some advice from one of the few who watch Pogba in Premier League and warned, ciao Alex, probably a Manchester United fans, and warned everyone to deaf ears, don't accept anything from him. He will play a few minutes and get injured again. Treat him as a bonus. Alex, don't ruin my evening. Ciao Philippe. Noor, hello everyone. Have anyone see how Di Maria was so generous with Vlahovic to give him the penalty to take? To me, that was a wonderful teamwork. Beautiful that you are mentioning it. Really beautiful, Noor, that you are mentioning that point because it's true that they were discussing with each other, and how many times did we see in other teams people from the same team fighting with each other? Mbappe, Neymar, but I can give you so many examples of people fighting for the ball where or the coach has to intervene and say, no, he's the penalty taker, or at the end one is giving up at a certain moment. Today it was really a discussion between both of them. Di Maria that scored that penalty versus who? Versus Atalanta. Scored that penalty versus Atalanta. He's one of the ones that is assigned as penalty taker. It's a 0-0. It's not a 3-0 where you can say, I don't care, who knows. It's a 0-0. We know that Juventus this season showed a lot of time difficulties to open the score. Well, they go, both of them. Vlahovic is saying him something, I don't know, maybe saying, I need it, or give it to me, please. And Di Maria is saying, okay, good, go for it. This is really beautiful. Really beautiful. Where some people, they are criticizing a lot the team and the way that we are working together, that we are not the team and so on. In these beautiful small details we can see. So beautiful message from Noor. I agree. Man, enjoy this good win. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. Ciao Beppe, control the game and even have more possession. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I love that one. Watch it here. 46.8%. We don't have the possession. Not that Salernitana was dangerous, but I 100% agree. We did better in pass accuracy, 86. Much better in pass accuracy in opposition half. Hey, guys, we are not yet at the levels of big teams, but much better than what we offer sometimes. We are always around 67. This time it's 10 delta points over the 67 because we are at 77. So improved accuracy in opposition half, but I agree, the ball possession is a good one. I hope, Sylvain, you have your answer because it's a good one. Ron Rusitano, our buddy, he's saying, Beppe, more of this, please. Thank you for your donation, Ron. I'm happy that you are happy, Ron, because I know how passionate and how much Ron loves Juventus, following Juve. Well, this one is for you guys. This win is for you. Everything that we hear about Juventus, every single dirt that is put on our names with prosecutors, with members of CONI that will judge Juventus that are from other teams, well, we deserve a bit of joy. And guys, attenzione, we are not speaking about Juventus winning the Champions League, first of all, because we didn't deserve to be in Champions League this season anymore because we were eliminated versus Maccabi Haifa. Guys, so we are out correctly. We don't deserve to be first because Napoli is much stronger as Juventus this season. But we did well, and I believe that we have to analyze this game. The people that are finding too many negativity on that one, I will not understand it today. Yes, it's Salernitana, but anyway, versus the same teams, we did really poorly. It was a better Papa Pipa Popo today. Yes, beautiful dialogues. Thank you to Dan Lepore. That is giving a donation. I believe it's from Australia, but I'm not sure. So I need confirmation from Dan. Thank you, Dan. Ciao Beppe, bentornato al bomber Vlahovic. Welcome back to the bomber Dusan Vlahovic. That penalty is perfect. I was guessing that he would go there with his shot. Why? Because we were watching it also during the watch along on the penalties taken, penalty history. So I chose Dusan Vlahovic. I will show you Dusan Vlahovic. These were the last 5 penalties before the one of today. So we don't see yet the one of today. And you see that the last 5. So the oldest one. Okay, the oldest one. Wait, no, sorry. I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. So the oldest one from the last 5 that he scored was on 12 October 2021 with Serbia against Azerbaijan. He's going on the right side. On the 31st of October versus Spezia, he was not playing with Juve yet, That was with Fiorentina. He's going on the right side. Then he's changing suddenly versus Bologna, still with Fiorentina. He's going on the left side a bit more. And then he's going 2 times centrally. The 17th of January 2022, he's missing a penalty. Didn't join Juve yet. And his penalty that he scored with Juve was on the 15th of August. It was the first game of the season. It was versus Spezia, where he's going with a goal centrally, with a penalty. So Ochoa, he went there. Dusan changed the way he shot the penalty because he went here. He really went here. Hey, it's beautiful. A Dusan that you can clearly see that on the last 5 he went 2 times on the right side, 2 times centrally, and 1 time here. And the next one he will go here. The next time he will, I don't know. But anyway, it's good to see a player that you can't analyze on penalty. You can't. Because a lot of players you have, they go with a spot, they change 1 time on 5. I analyze a lot of players like that. Let's try another player. Chiesa, he didn't shot enough, 2 times. Let's go Quadrado. Look, Quadrado is a beautiful example. Quadrado is always going here. He's always 4 times here, 1 time here. Let's go to Milik. And Milik is another one that is not giving you a lot of... Angel Di Maria. You see, a lot of players are going a lot of time in the same angle. Angel Di Maria. Pogba is going more here. You see, never... In the last 5, of course. Never here. Moiskin, centrally. You see? So it's beautiful to have a player like Vlahovic where you don't know. Beautiful. These stats are beautiful. I like what I'm showing you guys. I hope you enjoy these stats because they are important. Starboy! We have to be more precise in the final third. We should have scored at least 5 today. Well, yes. But if you score 3, guys, and you have 2 times hit the post, I don't know if we can blame this today. I think that we now have a good middle to start with Rabiot, Locatelli, and Fagioli. Yeah, that's the starting midfield, without any doubt. Yeah, 100%. 100%, Steve. Put accurate early crosses, catching off guard the defenders, and be more deadly in front of the goal. Peter, I think we should pass the ball with conviction. I saw some balls, even from Fagioli, that played a fantastic game. By the way, we end the poll here. We have nearly 300 votes. Fantastic. 75% decided that Vlahovic is the man of the game. I agree. A bit more conviction in some passes that sometimes were a bit sloppy or even could have been dangerous. For a moment, it was Kostic out, Softic. In the beginning of the game, he was not that visible, but it has a reason why. Yeah? Look. I show you again where we were playing. If you're looking at the attacking thirds of Juve, at the end we try to balance with 42% here, 34% here, and 24% in the middle. But look, in the beginning of the game, you really, where is Juve? Yeah, you really go with a 50% on the right side. Here we are at the 21st minute. Look. 28 minutes, 52% on the right side, on the side of Di Maria and De Sciglio. 49% at the 36th minute. So you see, the first 36 minutes, we are really here. While we need to wait a bit more, the last 10 minutes of the game, to start playing a bit more on the left with Kostic. And that's also where the goal is coming from. Because if you are looking at the general stats, we score our goal here at the 45th with Kostic. From the moment that we started to press a bit more on the left side, that's what we were doing. Then in the second half, you see, we continue to believe on the left side with 35% here, dropping a bit that right side of the field. We didn't play too much centrally today. And at the end, you start balancing it a bit, which is great, which is really great. I will show you the average position in a minute as well. Papapipapopo from Anthony Trimboli. Rick with the Vlahovic emote. Andrew sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe.
If you want the truth, I tell you the truth.
Even if from Gattuso, that has been sacked from Valencia, by the way. Hopefully he can find a new team. Rick, Juventus just need to keep winning games because we just don't know what's coming. Beautiful one. I didn't want to speak too much about it in the first beginning of the chat because we have still a lot of things to say about the game of today. But I totally agree. And that's what I said starting the stream a bit earlier. I don't care how the game will go. I just want 3 points. It can be the most ugly game ever. I really don't care. I want the win. Today, not only they gave me the win, but they also offered me a performance. So I'm double happy today. But I agree, you have absolutely no idea what is coming. So you have to win. You have to win points. I don't look at the ranking. What I would do if I was Allegri, tell me guys if you agree with me or not. But if I was Allegri, I would go with two rankings. I would go with one that is actually telling the real ranking of now with the minus 15 because they are real. We can complain how much we want, but they took them away. And I will show them that at the moment we have 23 plus 3, 26 points that we are not safe yet because we know in Serie A you need to do 40 points, probably a bit less this season because the teams on bottom are really, really bad. But I will show them that 26 and then the other ranking with 41 where we are third behind Napoli and Inter. And saying, guys, everything can happen. They can keep these 15 points or they can give it back to us. Not even speaking about other investigations that we will see in March. But that should be the motivation for Juventus. Guys, if we win, we can be officially in Champions League if they give us back. If not, well, we are there. But at least we know that we can't risk, we can't give up. So I totally agree here. Fino alla fine, family bianconera. Hitting the post was not great, but at least the chances were creating. Much better. Arif, you don't change the post-match live. You didn't change the post-match live. What did I do? What do you mean, Arif? The post-match live. I didn't change. What do you mean? What do you mean, Arif? I don't understand what you mean. Explain me. And no, because then you are making me worrying. Arif, you have to be clear. No, we are in the good life, guys. I closed the other one. We should be in the good life. The other one was over. And no, Arif, tell me otherwise I go crazy. You convinced your live reaction. I don't understand, Arif, what you mean. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. When you write again, I will try to understand it. Maybe it's me. I didn't understand it. I'm still thinking about the game. Ciao, Beppe, and everyone in the chat. I viewed all and liked all your videos. Just another way to thank your efforts and entertainment. Cheers. ADP10. Grazie. I want to say Alex Del Piero because I see the ADP10. Thank you. Really, 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 really appreciate it. ADP10. Really appreciate it. It's even more touching me because it's not just a donation for being highlighted. So I read the message. It's just like here for your passion, for your work, and that's really, really beautiful. Thank you to ADP10. Really appreciate it, my buddy. I didn't continue my live reaction. No, I stopped, and then we are here for people, guys. If we go with a 6-hour watch video, then for people that are not interesting for the reaction, they can choose. It's a better way. I believe it's a better way. But I understand what you mean. Huh? So, guys, let's speak a bit about the game, how it went. Juventus start with a 3-5-2-1. I show you, because otherwise you will not believe me. Average position here. That's it changed a bit. It changed a bit because it's influenced of the second part. I can't go with minutes by minutes, but what do we see? We see the 3-man defense. So it's absolutely not a 4-man defense. It's a 3-man defense with De Sciglio and Kostic that are wide. Why is De Sciglio here? Because he played full game, and from the 70th minute on, he played on the left side. That's why he's coming here. But if we are really honest, he played much more wider in the beginning of the game. Okay, so you have a 3-man here, you have De Sciglio here, you have Kostic here. I didn't put Fagioli because I wanted really to focus on the position of Miretti. Look at here, you have a double pivot. Rabiot and Locatelli, and then you have up front 3 men. You have Di Maria, Miretti, and Vlahovic. It's not a 3-4-3, but it was a 3-4-2-1. For people that are following the channel, not that I'm a guru or whatever, but I told you that this was in mind of Max Allegri, and not with Chiesa, Di Maria up front behind Vlahovic, because he wants to rotate them. Why? Because we saw with Federico Chiesa, he's not at his 100% form. He will have fantastic games. He will have some difficult games. He needs to rest before being at 100%. And Di Maria is a bit the same. Difficult to see him game in, game out for 90 minutes in the game. Then you have Dusan Vlahovic or Milik when he will be back from injury, or Moiskin as he played in second half up front. But one midfielder more. Why? Because Miretti can drop down. And what was really beautiful was the position of Locatelli. Guys, look at the heat map and the position of Locatelli, because that's something that we will really... Mamma mia. Look at the shots. Juventus. Bah, bah, bah. How many times did we go on shot? Juventus 17 times on attempts. 5 times on target, not enough. 2 times the post. But officially it's 5. 10 attempts from Salernitana, 1 on target, only 1 time with Candreva. That was it. Look at, again, it's a pattern that we saw also versus Lazio. The teams not being able to really enter our box to take their attempts. Versus Lazio, it was 1 time with Zaccagni. This time it was 3 times. A bit too much versus Salernitana. While Juventus, look how many times we were able to enter the box of Salernitana. But also, and this is beautiful, versus last year, versus the year of Pirlo, is that also our midfielders and our players are taking their chance from outside of the box. Here, with Fagioli, midfielder. Here with Locatelli, midfielder. Di Maria, Chiesa, De Sciglio. Guys, sorry, guys. At a certain moment, I was about to close not only the live, I was about to close the channel, because, guys, De Sciglio is trying a shot alla Del Piero. If he scores that, do we need to continue speaking about football? Do we need to continue watch games? Guys, the summum of the peak of arte of football has been reached. We don't need anymore to watch football. If De Sciglio is scoring that goal alla Del Piero, we stop. Luckily, there was a defender from Salernitana that stopped that. Luckily, no, guys, seriously, now, I like De Sciglio. Let's not exaggerate, No, but the goal versus Roma, it's a goal versus Roma. Radovan controlling with the chest, putting it on the ground, he's going a shot, fantastic goal. That's one thing. The goal versus Crotone is a shot from the distance, outside of the box, bam, rocket, fantastic. If today he goes with a shot alla Del Piero, alla Del Sciglio, we stop, we close everything. And then we have here, who else? Dusan Vlahovic. So you see a lot of midfielders are trying their chance also from the distance. The goal is coming from Vlahovic from here, but we are taking our chances. And that's really, really beautiful. A big difference with the past where in and outside of the goal we are taking some shots. Heat maps, that's what I wanted to show you. Let's take away Salernitana. Let's take away the Juve players, and I want to focus on Locatelli's performance. Look, again, Locatelli everywhere. This is probably first half. Let's go with the difference. First half, where he's here and he's touching a lot of balls. Look at the balls that he's touching. Only offensive, a lot of offensive balls. On the left, in the middle, on the right side. And then, of course, with a 3-0, Juventus is paying a bit more attention and you are helping a bit more in defense. Doesn't mean that Locatelli was not present up front. You see still here up front a bit. But the total performance of Locatelli, if you are going towards a Miretti, before he was injured, when was he injured? Yeah, here at the 40th. Look at Miretti. Guys, this is not the position of a normal center midfielder. This is not a 3-5-2 midfielder. This is really a 3-4-2-1 midfielder. Clearly. Look at the one of Rabiot. Where is Rabiot? Up. First half. Total player here. Total player here. Look at Rabiot. Fantastic. If now we are taking the 3 midfielders, now let's take away Miretti. Let's put first Fagioli. I'm curious about Fagioli. Another one. Total performance of Fagioli here. If now we are taking the beginning of the game with Miretti, Locatelli, and Rabiot, the 3 of them, look at that. They are covering everything. Look, the beginning of the game. How much presence we have here with all our players. And then you are dropping a bit back. You see here in the second half, after the 3-0, you are dropping a bit back. But that first half was really, except of here, that zone of the field where we are taking back and attacking from here, building up from here. You see, big presence here, and then you drop back a bit, but again, with a Fagioli that did a fantastic work. Beautiful. I really appreciate the performance for our midfielder. It was a 3-4-2-1. Miste became a member for the 12th month, 1 year on the channel. Thank you for the membership, Miste. They're saying news on Miretti. Sorry if you already talked about it. We went briefly on it. Look, we will go to probably Romeo Agresti, because Agresti always give this kind of news. Here, voila. We see it here. Juve, for Miretti, it is an ankle sprain to be evaluated in the next few hours at the J Medical. So he's not giving any timeline on Miretti's injury. Some people were saying 3-4 weeks. I don't know how they do it to know it. I trust guys, but I don't know. Look here, we have, I believe it's the words of Allegri about Miretti. Look. Hay que hablar, wait, let me check. Hay que hablar sobre eso, aspecto y mejorar en esas situaciones. No, that's not Miretti, wait. Miretti está jugando bien, he's playing well, but this is not what we want to know. We want to know about the injury of Miretti. Here we don't see it. Miretti, the same. I don't speak Swedish. Forza Miretti. It looks bad. Looks bad, to be honest. I don't see any real. I don't see any real deadline. But that's why I was a bit curious because Ale a bit early said 3 weeks. Where is that information coming from? Because I don't know how guys are really fast to do an evaluation before himself being evaluated by doctors. I hope it's nothing wrong, but here you clearly see I will take it away before being banned. But that's a really... here maybe. Ecco come sta il calciatore. Let's hope it's not a clickbait, because they say that they know how he's feeling. So let's go and let's see how he's feeling. Yeah, they are writing nothing, guys. Mamma mia, what a disaster. Look, mamma mia. Sport Italia is the biggest clickbait ever. Fabio Miretti went out of the field earlier than planned because of the injury. He reported a sprained ankle. Tomorrow he will do the exams. I will do a screenshot. Clickbait. And I gave them some money for this. Clickbait. What a clickbait. Attenzione. King Chiesa, attenzione what you are saying to me, because then I check and then I will be pissed off if you tell me stupid things. Attenzione. Wait. We don't care. At the moment, we don't care. We go with Aussie. We go with Aussie that had a beautiful message. Thank you, Aussie. Long time ago, Aussie. Thank you for a donation, my friend. No, take that away. I will be blocked. I will take away Twitter. No, then they will ban my channel. They will block it for a copyright. Thank you to Aussie. I'm happy with our pressing game today, and Miretti was playing really well until he got injured. Fagioli will play for Italy one day. Apparently, Chiesa had muscle problems. Chiesa is slowly getting better. Well, again, thank you. Miretti, I saw him moving as I wanted to see him moving. He did some beautiful things. Won that penalty caused by Nicolosi. But I was seeing beautiful things from Miretti. Injured. Hopefully it's not really wrong. Not really serious. It's a big pity. But he was playing well, and I totally agree with Aussie. He was finding his position. I believe that position can really be a position for Miretti. Serie A have decided to add 4 weeks. But Fagioli, well, one day will play for Italy. Fagioli and Miretti were already called up by Mancini. They already both made their debut in friendly, Miretti and Fagioli. So, yes, I really see them continuing there, even if in the midfield there is a big fight between Barella, Verratti, Locatelli. There are some players in Italy, and there it will be difficult to fight for a spot. But of course, I really see Fagioli, and in the future also Miretti, the new generation being there with La Nazionale. Chiesa, I don't know if he had some muscle problems, but I am not surprised, because, guys, again, when you will be able to watch back on track, you will understand a lot of things, how hard it is mentally for players, but also the ups and downs when you are healing. If you know a bit of football, if you saw how Demiral needed 1 year after being back, 1 year after being back to be again on top, and he had to go to Atalanta to be on top of his game, even if after he didn't perform that well. But anyway, in his game, the beautiful part was when he came back after 1 year. Zaniolo, he wanted to force. What did he do? He broke his other one, ACL, because he was pushing too much on the other one. So we were a bit more cautious. From the moment that we were believing that Chiesa was back, he had a bit of a dip, another one, so he had to postpone, and that was a really big hit mentally for him. Unfortunately for Chiesa, now he's back. He was really scared of one thing. He was scared, first of all, to take away his these steps where you are walking with. That was his first step where he was really scared. And then he was also super scared about the change of direction, because he's saying it multiple times in that documentary that I don't want to spoil too much. But he's saying my game is dribbling in short spaces with dynamism and changing the way I am. If I'm here, I change with explosivity on the right side. So it means that his legs and his knee are really turning like that and asking a lot of efforts, and he was really scared to not having again that explosivity. Since he came back on the field, he's trying them, but of course you have ups and downs, because you need to learn again to walk, you have to learn again to run. It's not the same. Chiellini at a certain moment is telling him, when you are back on the field, even if they are telling you that you are 100% healed again, you will see that you are a different player. When Chiellini came back, he said, Mamma mia, I was faster than everyone, and now everyone is faster than me. So beautiful words from Chiellini as well in that documentary, that is really proving that it's not easy to come back. And that's why I always said here on the channel, when people were pissed off with me in the beginning of the season where I was not putting Federico Chiesa in the starting lineup of Juventus, the predicted starting lineup of the best formation, people were really pissed off. Where is Chiesa? Why don't you forget Chiesa? I said, first of all, he will not come back before January because of the World Cup and so on. He will not come back before January. What at the end happened? Yeah, we saw him versus Paris Saint-Germain the first time. A few minutes here, a few minutes there. But really, Chiesa is back from January. And then I also told you what we will see from Chiesa will be bonus. Like a bit earlier, someone said, I watched Pogba. And what we have from Pogba will also be bonuses. Because they are coming from so long of a big stop that you can't have them at full form. So, guys. It's true, huh? It's really true. Thank you for your donation, Austin. I totally agree with your message. Slowly, step by step, and don't be too harsh on him. Super League competition will be announced soon. Fabrizio Romano, around Turin, posted about it. It's not really what I wanted to talk about now, especially because I didn't read it. So I will have to check it. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. I don't see it. I don't see Coppa Super League, guys. I don't see. I would love to help you, but like this, it's difficult, guys. If you tell me, around Turin said it. Or if you are talking about 5 days ago that I can't know. On Instagram. In Instagram. But tell me before, guys. Tell me before. I will not show you my Instagram. Then you will go crazy. Around Turin. Let me check what he's saying. Maurizio, Mattia De Sciglio, tonight, prosecutor, hotel and apartments, Coppa Italia. This is something else. Here we go. Let's read it. CEO of the Super League. The Super League will solve football problems. No new format. It won't be a closed elitist club, but an open competition based on merit. Clubs are ready to join. Yeah, but I read that earlier today. I saw that news, but it's not really something revolution. It's not a big revolution. We know this. We can speak about it another time. But I always told you, I'm a big fan of Super League, and I believe it will happen sooner than later, without any doubt. Beautiful Filippo Kostic, Filip from Serbia, the penalty from Dusan Vlahovic. The team celebrating the beautiful 3-0 in the stadium of Salernitana. The second goal of Dusan Vlahovic, Di Maria. So we said man of the match. Thank you to Sir Raz HD that became a member of the channel today. Grande fratello. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So, no, it's not the Insta girl. Stop, guys. Beppe not sharing his Instagram with us. No, I don't do. You know why? Because Instagram, it's tricky. They know that I am 41. And they think that I'm a lonely man without love. I have love with my wife, so we love each other. I don't need to see other girls. But Instagram, they are pushing that narrative that because I am a 41 years old man, I need to watch other girls that are changing, like the clothes, like they have other clothes they take away. I don't know why they are always. It's rigged algorithm Instagram. I'm scared. I'm really scared to open Instagram. You never know what will happen. Instagram is like a box of chocolate. You never know what will happen. It's dangerous, huh? It's dangerous. Clear history. It's not history. It's Instagram. They push because they know who I am. That I am a 41 years old man. Can we go back to football, guys? Yes, we can. I hope Fiorentina fans stay away from the game and witness their team getting spanked by Dr. Evil. Who is Dr. Evil? Peter. Who is Dr. Evil? I know the reference. Because we are the evil of football. We are the evil of football. Congratulations, guys. Fino alla fine from Nurka08. Guys, what else do you want to see? Who touched most balls? This is always something that I like to see. Alexandro, 89 balls touched today. I love that. Bremer, 74 for Danilo. Angel Di Maria was top 2 at first half. Then he slowed down a bit in second half. That's also why he was subbed out. But 50 balls touched for Angel Di Maria. Chances created 3 for Dusan, 2 for Angel Di Maria. Beautiful. Ask me the questions, guys. What do you want to see? What do you want to know about the players? Total passes, 66 for Alexandro with a 91% pass accuracy. Chiesa and Moiskin, 100% pass accuracy, but there were sub. Beautiful for Locatelli, for Fagioli that entered at the end of the first half, 94% pass accuracy, which is absolutely not bad. Ealing Jr., guys, how did Ealing Jr. enter? Not that great and didn't have a lot of time. But Ealing Jr. and Chiesa for me didn't enter as good as the other ones that entered. We are speaking about Moiskin entered really well. Fagioli, and even Cuadrado entered well. No, I prefer Cuadrado, guys. I prefer this game, huh? No, guys. How can you compare? 32 touches, 27 passes, 24 successful passes, 89% pass accuracy. He was present. No, I like Cuadrado, guys, today. I don't know you. I liked Cuadrado. Ealing, we can't really judge, huh? Ealing entered, he had like 10 minutes. Cuadrado had a bit more, so it's easier. But saying that Ealing was better than Cuadrado, Radovan, I don't agree. Personally, yeah. Jesus Macias didn't have a chance to watch the game, but I'm guessing we didn't see Super Ochoa. No, Jesus. Today, no Super Ochoa. And I'm happy. Don't cry. Be happy. When he's playing with Mexico, I wish him all the best. When he's playing with Salernitana versus Juve, I'm sorry. Sunday is going to be a great. I will be down the pub for Juve versus Viola, and then Super Bowl. Yeah, but Super Bowl. What are you watching? The game or the concert? Because there are two different stories. Huh? Why did he frustrated you? Let's see the game of Cuadrado. Let's see the game of Cuadrado. When he entered, of course, he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. Up and down. Look, this is what we are asking from him. Up and down. Offensive, defensive. Not missing a lot of passes, so did great. Itai saying Cuadrado was good. Stop hating on. Nah, it's not hate. But I don't see. Cuadrado handball was supposed to be a yellow. Was a cheeky move. But Cuadrado sometimes is doing strange things. I'm a bit sad for Sule that he didn't play today. I agree with Starboy. I agree with that comment from Starboy. Why? Because on a 3-0, you have the chance of playing Sule. Then I don't know if he deserves to play because, guys, we are not in training. We don't know who's giving the max or not. But I anticipated 10 minutes before. I said he will not enter today because you were obliged already to use one slot of changes with Fagioli. You were obliged to. Then you are changing two men. Chiesa and who? Who entered? Chiesa and Cuadrado. Yeah. No. Yeah, Chiesa and Cuadrado. Chiesa and Cuadrado. Thank you, Sir Raz. So you have two changes remaining in one slot, okay? You know it, that versus Monza, we did too much, too fast, the changes, and we are there finishing the game with 10 men. So that was 100% something that would not happen today. Too early, because you have one slot, you know it, you have only 3 slots. You have an additional one if you are doing it in the changing room, but the team was working, so why not? But you are putting Chiesa and Cuadrado, and that's where you already know that the 2 ones that will going out are De Sciglio and Vlahovic. Why? De Sciglio back from a really long injury. Vlahovic coming back from injury, not 100% to play 90 minutes yet. Also because we are playing Fiorentina, so it's make 100%. It was totally common sense that these changes would follow. With Moiskin, that was praised by Allegri in a press conference, as he was praising Vlahovic as well, and with De Sciglio that couldn't hold, so Iling Jr. entering there on the left side, and that's why anticipating Cuadrado went and entered Kostic out so that he can recuperate, because he played well, Kostic, today. So the changes make sense, but it's true that I'm sad that we didn't see him. But guys, there are only 5 changes. We can already be happy, because in the past we had only 3 changes. We went to 5. It's a pity because it's the birthday of the father of Sule today, and it would have been fun to see his son playing football today. It is what it is. Sule is 19. He will have a lot of more chances to play. But if we are playing like this, if we continue to play like this, at least against these teams where Juventus should have absolutely no discussion of being scared about conceding a goal, playing or losing that game or points, well, then we have more opportunities. But we have to do these kind of performances, game in, game out, game in, game out, playing already versus Fiorentina, that this season are showing ups and downs. Some ups, like doing 1-1 versus Lazio, then some downs. Strange team. Fiorentina is a really strange team, to be honest, this season. I don't understand Fiorentina this season. They were totally hyped last season. This season, boo, I don't know. Can we see the defense stat out being? Yeah, we can. You ask, I do. Defensive stats. Tackles. 3 of Rabiot. Kostic, Alexandro, Danilo with 2, Vlahovic with 1. 1 tackles, 2-2-2 for Danilo, Filip Kostic and Rabiot, 1-1 for Alexandro and Vlahovic. Interceptions, 2 of Manuel Locatelli, 2 clearances for Locatelli, 2 fouls committed for Locatelli and 1 foul won. If you're looking at the most clearances, the ones of Bremer, it was really great in terms of ball cleared, and then if you are looking at interceptions, the best one, Locatelli, we already said. Fouls committed, the most aggressive one was Alexandro. He was in his game today, He was in his game today. No, I can't complain about that. Team stats, too much stats here. Player general, that's what I wanted to see with the dribbles. Dribbles of Juventus, 3 dribbles of Miretti in first half. He was really trying them, but he was not succeeding it, because you see 0 succeeded dribbles. Total duels, Adrien Rabiot 12 times on duels. What a beast. And also he's winning his duels. 12 duels, 7 times he won his duels. Aerial duels, 3 for Bremer. He lost all of them. That's really strange from Bremer when he went on duel. Vlahovic 3 times, 1. Danilo 2 times, and he won his 2, like De Sciglio. De Sciglio 2 times aerial duels, and 2 times he won them. Possession 1, 11 possession 1 from Locatelli. Fantastic, guys. I don't know what to say. Fantastic from Locatelli. Balls lost. There is a player with 18, I believe it's Di Maria. Di Maria, 18 balls lost. Locatelli, 15. So he won a lot, and he lost a lot of balls, Manuel Locatelli. Heat map piece. Beppe, would you like to say? But tell me a player. Rick, you have to tell me a player. Heat map is here, but tell me a player. I can show you, of course, all Juventus. That's all Juventus, but it's difficult to understand here. So you have to tell me a player. Give me a player. We already did the 4 midfielders. We already did Fagioli, guys. I will show you again briefly Fagioli. So that's the heat map of Fagioli. He enters in the first half and immediately he's going offensively. A bit more on the left side. And then you see offensively, he starts second half again offensively. Yeah, I told you, for me it was a 3-4-2-1. And then you see that he's changing. And that's, you know where he's changing? At the 63rd. That's the moment where we started to do some changes with Federico Chiesa, that is taking the left side of the field, and Fagioli is changing side. Why? Because Rabiot is staying a bit more back to protect Federico Chiesa going up. Di Maria is gone, so Fagioli has the possibility to go more up there on the right side. You see, when we do that change, look at Fagioli. He's changing totally his position of playing. Look, Di Maria. Where is Di Maria here? Di Maria is here, guys. Di Maria is here. And that's why Fagioli is there. Why? Because Fagioli is the one that received the task to go up here with the double pivot of Rabiot and Locatelli here in the middle. He has the order to go up. From the moment that we change with Chiesa in, that is going here, Chiesa, well, Fagioli is there, but the task remains the same. You are the one that, if there is a possibility, you go up. So, Rick Locatelli. You were not there. I'll show you Locatelli again. So Locatelli, you see two different halves. He starts centrally, on the right side as well, and he's everywhere. He's everywhere. You see a Locatelli that you clearly see touching a lot of balls here in the middle, low but also up. He gives some support on the right side of the field because we know it. We had a Fagioli that started there. There was also, it was Miretti. It was Miretti in the beginning of the game. So he's giving some support, and then you see that in second half, after that we scored that third goal, he's paying a bit more attention to that defensive phase. Why? To give some support to the guys at a certain moment. He was really smart to give some support defensively. You remember when we conceded these stupid goals, I don't remember, versus Napoli, and also versus Atalanta. We concede some stupid goals where you see that Locatelli is not giving that support, coming back on the line. Well, now Locatelli, it's looking like he is doing it. And that's where he's giving some support in the defensive line and as an extra center back. Why? Because doing so, it's because Kostic and De Sciglio, they are a bit too far away. Maybe in a counter-attack or so on, they were up. Maybe after a corner kick, they were not in time to come back. Well, instead of leaving them with 3 men in the back, Locatelli is dropping down, and you are a 4-man defense. Danilo, right. Alexandro, left. Locatelli is giving support to Bremer. This is when you see that tactically the team is helping each other. You can go easily with that way of playing. You can go easily with the 2 wing backs, De Sciglio and Kostic, dropping down, giving some support. You form a 5-man defense, or they stay up and it's Locatelli that is dropping down and you are a 4-man defense. With Alexandro, that is better in a 3-man defense, but all his life he was a left back, so he still has some mechanism there. And the same for Danilo, that is dropping then a bit more on the right side with Locatelli between. For me, this is tactical football that can be appreciated or not. I know that some people, they can appreciate or not tactical. I love tactics. I love tactics to understand how people are also off the ball, giving some support. And most of the time, these kind of things are not noticed, not seen, and we don't care. Allegri ball. Allegri ball, it's easy, guys. This is Allegri ball in terms of defensive skills, in terms of who's going where to support the team. Offensively is do football because you have the quality and I give you the freedom to express yourself. From the moment that we are not able to express ourselves, it's missing in solutions. And that's a big problem. Because if you have Tevez, Cristiano Ronaldo, these kind of players, it's one thing. If you have players that are young or are losing a bit of confidence, or then it started to be a bit more difficult. Look, box to box, big box to box performance from Manuel Locatelli. Yeah, it can be 2 consecutive games. It can be. I saw a perfect performance versus Inter from Locatelli. I saw a perfect performance of Locatelli versus Lazio in Coppa Italia. Today I saw a really great Locatelli. 2 games in a row at that level, I'm not sure. I think he did 2 games in a row, good level. 3 not. My pleasure, buddy. Hey, Pipita. Hey, we had some players there, huh? I'm asking double pivot. Nobody believes me. You know, guys, it's stupid, huh? It's really stupid. But look, I show you one thing. I need to show you. Otherwise, I will not sleep this evening. It's so simple. It's in terms of behavior and attitude. Let me show you one thing. Wait, I have to go here. Yes, let me show you. I will take randomly team 4, 3, 1, 2. So this is already what I was showing last time. We don't care about the names. We don't. You know, you want to put the names? Let's put away here. So you have Bremer in here. De Sciglio was here. Danilo was here. Alexandro was here. Rabiot, Locatelli, De Sciglio, Kostic was here. Di Maria, Miretti. Where is Miretti? Dusan Vlahovic is here. I need Miretti, guys. After Miretti, we can... and Miretti, I found him. Okay. It's really a simple, stupid move. The 3-5-2 is this. Okay? Let's say this. Okay? 3-5-2. Whatever you want. 3-5-1-1, 3-5-2 is the same. Okay? Look where is Locatelli. Locatelli is here. So what are you doing actually? When you are defensive, bam, you have 5 men, okay? And you have Locatelli there. So what are you actually saying is these balls are going to Locatelli is building from the back. He's building from the back. That's what he's doing. What are we hearing in building from the back? That we are playing from the back. We are putting one more player there to pay attention there, to give some support here in defense. While with the same man, you just do one move, up. Look, you have one more man here, up. One more man. That doesn't mean, guys, we are not speaking about the static game. Football is not static. You are moving, you are paying attention to position, you are also adapting to other team. But what is happening? That when we have the need, really easy. What is happening? Really easy. Locatelli, Rabiot, and you have a Miretti that is going here. Then they changed meanwhile. And look, nobody's dropping back. Nobody's dropping back. You have a Miretti that is giving some power here, and you go in a 3-5-2. And you go in a 3-5-2. If Miretti is staying up, you can have these guys that are dropping by. And Miretti is slowly going down. These guys, they are not moving. They stay up front, Vlahovic and Di Maria. You see? And that's fantastic in terms of playing. Fantastic, because Locatelli is not anymore the only regista brain of the team, but he's more free to be a box-to-box. And I'm absolutely not surprised that Locatelli today, that's what he did. That's what he did. And then he went a bit here. But this is what Locatelli did today, because he had the freedom to do it. When he's playing here in a 3-5-2, guys, in a 3-5-2, he has not the opportunity to go here up and up, because if he goes up, we have a problem. we have a problem. And this is not the behavior that we are asking, because Allegri is asking him, pay attention here. While today he didn't tell him to pay attention. Today he said, go. Well, go here, not to go, here, a bit go. You see, this is how we played. What is also fantastic with this way of playing, I told you that in non-possession, these two are coming back. If we are up with these two, but the Chile is not too much up, but if we are like this, we can have a potential problem, because Rabiot is paying attention to block here, okay? These guys are here. What is happening? Danilo is doing like this. Look at here. Really simple, This is in a one move. If they have a counter-attack, Alexandre is a left back, Danilo is a right back, and look here. Look here. Physicality of Locatelli. But most of the time, it's actually more like that. He's entering here, so that he's leaving the position to Bremer. But it also, if Bremer is man marking, Locatelli adapts where Bremer goes. Bremer goes on his man, because you have, can we put just one player? Can we just put the player? Yeah. So if he goes like this, if Bremer is following him, Bremer can leave open spaces, because Locatelli will block here. If Danilo is moving here, and this is the goal, what happened with Kvaratskhelia. Where is Kvaratskhelia? Here. What happened? You remember the goal that we conceded? Chiesa was here. Chiesa didn't come back. Chiesa stayed here. Kvaratskhelia came here. Bremer was following his man. Danilo, he saw the gap here. Danilo is closing. And that ball goes to Kvaratskhelia. He's alone and he's scoring. You see? I agree, Aldo. This team is playing better without Regista. Mamma mia. Suleiman, Beppe, I'm a bit late, but I watched the game. We restart our winning streak. Let's hope. Expectation for Fiorentina, Beppe. I expect... it always depends on who is available. That's number one. Who is available. After you know who is available, you can start thinking. But we have to continue with a 3-4-2-1. 3-4-2-1 with a Fiorentina this stronger than Fiorentina. They are stronger than Fiorentina, so we have to pay attention, of course. Hopefully we don't go back too many times with a 3-5-2 with a Regista. Thomas said it a few weeks ago in the Telegram group, like the false 9 position. We need Locatelli to play a false center back to keep the other up top. Yeah, but that's why also he's exhausted at the end of the game, huh? But I really like that. Yeah, not a lot of people wrote messages while I was talking. Or you left and you all went to bed and you said, Beppe, you're annoying us. Or you were loving my words. Can be, huh? You decide, guys, huh? You decide. But Sasha, the game exhausting me. But Sasha said that it looked like it's never ending, that game. It looked long. I totally agree. Colin with a fantastic message here. Thank you for the donation, Colin. Thank you. Really appreciate it, my friend. Great F win today. And what do you want to tell me about that? What do you want to tell me about that? I can't react because it's a perfect message. And it did. Great game. Huh? Great game. Beautiful win. Super, super happy. Super happy. Now, because we saw a change of attitude. You know, it's all here, guys. Again, it's all here. No, not here. Here, it's all here. How you send the message to your team. If to your team you tell, and it's really stupid, huh? If to your team you say, hey guys, we have one more man up front. Let's put Miretti out now because he's injured. And we put Fagioli. It doesn't change, huh, guys? Fagioli did it. Huh? Look, it's so simple in terms of behavior, what you say to your to your team. So versus Fiorentina, what I'm expecting, guys, here they don't change. Except of injury, you never know. You never know. But except of injuries, we don't change these guys. Kostic went out also for this, to go out, to rest a bit, even if it's 10 minutes. I expect this versus Fiorentina. I show you. Wait, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Here. Quadrado. Depending how Chiesa is doing. No, I don't see Chiesa starting. This is you can. Yeah, this is the team versus Fiorentina. I already, except of injury that we don't know. This is the team, 100%. You can bet your life. Tell me, then you can tell me whatever you want, whatever reporter you want. Except of injuries, this is the starting lineup versus Fiorentina. There is no other choice. This is the lineup. Guarantee. Yeah. So, sir, you can write it down, and then you tell me on Sunday if I was right or not. Kirill is saying, Beppe, we love you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rami, I'm here. Beppe, I'm here. Thank you again for the donation. Colin Wynn, what a fantastic name. What a fantastic name. I agree. Hopefully, we see the same attitude against Fiorentina. But that's the thing. Beppe, don't tell me to bet this time. You have to ask your father if you can put the house. Marhaba, Beppe. Marhaba. Peloso! Fagioli looked 1,000 times better than Miretti again. It's, yeah, but I liked how Miretti was playing. And it's also a bit different. When you are entering on a 1-0 with a different attitude of the team that is convinced than starting a game where you have to unlock the game. It's also a bit different. Fagioli is in better shape, is absolutely mentally much better and stronger in the moment than Miretti. It's the truth. He's also performing better. What he's doing is working today. Another assist, and that will even add more on Fagioli. While we know that Miretti, with the penalty cause of Benfica, that is still thinking about it. Some goals that he didn't score, like the 4-3 potential versus Atalanta. So there are a lot of things there in Miretti at the moment. He's 19, his first season. Don't forget that. I was speaking about it last week, that Miretti, we were all falling in love of Miretti when he entered the last year, when he played 4 times as a starter consecutively. But when was it? At the end of the season, where Juventus was playing free in their mind because we already qualified for Champions League. So we were not risking not qualifying. Playing for the first spot was impossible because we already lost the Scudetto. Mathematically, it was impossible to win it. And that's where he was doing fantastic things. We all fell in love. Beginning of the season, he's continuing to surf on that wave. Don't forget, Miretti, 0 holidays this season, or really a few, because after playing... no, it's not true. He had during the World Cup. But before, I'm speaking about the beginning of the season. He's playing until the end. Then he's going with under 20, I believe, for the kind of World Cup or Euro with Italy. I don't remember. They went quite far. Then he came back. Team goes into the tournée. He immediately come to start training and so on and so on. He starts really well the season, and then he disappears. He disappears in terms of performance that are not great. Today I saw him starting really well. To be honest, I saw him starting really well. Then, of course, you have a Fagioli that has that experience of 1 year loan in Cremonese, showing his skills, being one of the best players of Serie B last year, together with Gatti. So you see, it's a total different player. 2 years more experience, it's a total different player. So I agree. Today, the bad luck is saying that he's injured on top of that, so it's a problem. It's a big problem. Yeah, here. Seb is saying, Fagioli next season, 21. But he said it, huh? I would love to have the 21, but it was for Caio Giorgi. Let's see if next season he will change or not. What is he doing, Allegri? It's strange, Allegri, sometimes. Even the guy behind is saying, what is he doing? The guy from Salernitana. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he was like this. Who is this? No. It's Calvo. It's Calvo. It's Calvo. Wait. I will read that later. Guys, I think it's over, no? What did you think of Chiesa for goal when he had Rabiot? You see, this is also one of the dangers when you're when you are playing with a player like Chiesa that has been the star of the team, that is coming back from injury. They want to do that little extra to prove to the team that they are still there, but especially to themselves. It's psychological. They really want to prove also to themselves that they can do it, and a lot of time they're trying the difficult thing. Why? Because if they succeed in doing it, they have that dopamine or the thing that is saying to their brain, yes, we are back. And Chiesa is trying to prove to himself that he's back at the level of the past. Probably you want to accelerate, and sometimes he's doing bad choices. On a 3-0, I said it during the live, I don't care. On a 0-0, I would be pissed off. I would absolutely not be happy on Chiesa, because you clearly see it's not. You clearly see he's going for himself there. He's going for himself. So I was not happy about that. But on a 3-0, I don't care. It's true. Where is Mohamed Youssef? I didn't see Mohamed Youssef today. That's strange. I didn't see him. Hopefully he's doing well. Normally, Mohamed Youssef is never missing a goal. Steph Games. Ciao, Steph Games. Hi, Pep. I'm going to the Genk versus Juve team. Hey, come and say hello to me, yeah? Come and say hello to me tomorrow. Steph, I will be there. That's why I will not stay too long, even if I'm absolutely not tired, but I will not stay too long. But if there are people that are tomorrow in Belgium and that are going to Genk, Juve, the youth league, to watch Kenan Yildiz, please let me know. Don't be afraid. I don't know, because when I'm in Italy around the stadium, some people then they send me messages later in DM. Hey, I saw you, but I didn't dare to come to say hello. Don't. You come, you speak in whatever language that you want, in English, in Dutch, in French, you come and we say, then at least we do a picture together. If you don't want a picture, we shake hands. When we scored the third goal, it showed Allegri. He looked sick in his stomach. He was not happy for the 3-0. Allegri. Guys, more than this, I'm not intimidating Ahmad Sako. I'm not intimidating. I hope, because Huijsen is not there. He was suspended for that game. It's a game of in or out. I hope we win, because if you lose, it's difficult to do some interviews for the first time. It's a bit difficult. So I hope we win, so that we can do some interviews with the player. As Huijsen is not there, that's really a player that I wanted to to be there. If Huijsen is not there, but he's not there because he's suspended anyway. Kenan Yildiz, I would love. Mbangula, Joseph Nongue. There are some players like that that I would really love to see. Let's see, because I already started preparing it. But Juventus youth, if we can already see the team. And they didn't communicate. We see here they're already in Genk with Mbangula, for example. Coach, no, I'm not showing you. I'm sorry, guys. I was showing pictures, but I was watching two pictures, but I was not showing you. Mbangula is there. Look at Paolo Montero, that is there as well. Demon, if Locatelli has to rest, not now. I don't believe he will rest now, but if he really has to rest, normally it should be Paredes that covers for him. Here we go. There are a lot, mamma mia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. But okay, it's okay. 21 players were called up. Valdesi, Rui, Della Valle, Turco, Haza, Mbangula, Vinarcic, Turco, Domanico, Ripani, Yildiz, Angele. It's really strong. Angele is really strong. Nongue, Buende, Moruzzi, Maressa, Dafara, Mancini, Nzuango, Binchien, Savona, Bonetti, and Fuscaldo. If Pogba will be available for next game, we are playing at home. So we don't have to take the plane to travel. So there are some chances, but no certainties. It's more than probable that we will be there versus not in Europa League. If you want really fast, we can go to the calendar. Why are they always showing me a fish? I don't know. So Fiorentina is the next one. Then it's not at home again. Then it's Spezia, and then it's not away in France. Then it's Juve Torino. So, between these two games, the 12th or the 16th, he can be there. From what I heard, guys, apparently he had, it's not a new injury, but he had, like a kind of contraction and they didn't want to risk it during the warm-up in Monza. We will be waiting for a pick with Montero, but I don't know if I will be able. It's hard to have Montero. Guys, it's not a player anymore. He's the coach, and they do their thing, so I don't know if I will. It's the first time, It's the first time working for you. It's not like, small clubs like Napoli where you go, you do whatever you want. It's Juve, Juve, you have a lot of things to respect and so on and so on. Napoli, you go, you smoke a cigarette with them, you do whatever you want to. At Juve, it's different, It's Juve. It's a big club, No, it's true. You're laughing, but it's true. Salernitana, Spezia, you go. Who cares? With Juve, it's different. So I can't go and do whatever I want, like my mate and no. I don't have a shirt of Montero, Marcello. No, I don't have. But also there, you can't just go and say, sign my shirt. You need approval from Juve. It's not like fans that you go out of the stadium with no. You need to ask, guys. You need to ask. So sometimes it's no. And when we lose, guys, there is nothing. Ciao, over. So let's see what will happen tomorrow. Guys, I will close the live. You were fantastic again. You were fantastic. We didn't reach 200 likes. We are 188. 188 likes. What we reached today instead is 23,700. So now we are running towards the new target, that is 23,800, and then we'll try to go as soon as possible to 24. 108, yeah, 199, we missed one. And I see here already Stavros saying good night. Colin, Beppe, love you, but thank you, my friend. We missed one, dai, guys. Understandable, Beppe. Yeah, thank you, Radovan. Buonanotte to sir. Attenzione, because we still don't have the 200s. And no, then we don't go to bed. No, 200, we don't. We read them. Let's go. You are fantastic, guys. But it's not only that, because I told you, today is a beautiful day of surprises. Not only because it's already midnight, so that means that tomorrow I will go to Genk Juve, trying to speak with some players. Would be fantastic. First time as a Juve kind of employee journalist, so I was not even dreaming about that. But also it's a beautiful day for the people in the chat, because Marcello, deadline, it's like a goal alla quadrado, 93rd minute. He offered 5 memberships on the channel to Pinking, to Crazy Ray, to Zach Taylor, to Aldo Bonazo, fantastic, to Dimansi, no, not to Dimansi. Who is the 5th one? I have 4. Pinking, Crazy Ray, Zach, Aldo, and Amazzako. 5 gifts offered by Marcello. Guys, the best way to end the life. 5 new people that became member of the channel. Thank you, Marcello. Beautiful win today. I'm satisfied, but this win today means zero, means nothing if we are not able to give continuity versus Fiorentina. Would mean 0. Say thank you to Marcello, guys, in the chat. Stavros said thank you. Demon said thank you. Radovan said thank you, even if he didn't receive a membership, but he was already a member. But he said grande Marcello. That is fantastic, guys. It's really nice gesture. We had Ron that did it. No, it was not Ron. Was it Ron? I don't remember. A bit earlier in the other live. No, it was Rick. It was Ricardo from Australia that did it earlier. Now we have Marcello. It's fine. It's really nice, because some people, they can't always do it. And it's beautiful to have that community, with the words uniti. Today I made a video about the prosecutor. Watch it, because it's really interested. And I didn't even speak about all the other things that happened today on video. I didn't want to speak about that now, because it's not the live to speak about that. I will try to do it tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure, guys. It can be that tomorrow I'm not going with a video, because tomorrow it will be a boom towards Genk, because you think it's in Belgium, so it's next door. No, it's like 1 hour 30 to arrive there without any traffic. And as there will be some traffic, probably I will be 2 hours and 10 in the car. Then parking, understanding. It will be a full day also, because the game starts at 4. It's one game, can potentially go to extra time penalties. Then post-game interview, if we do, and so on, if we win. So I don't know if I will be able. Of course I do a live, That's a fact. No, I don't take my son Radovan with me. I would have loved to take my son with me. But if I went as a fan, I would have taken my son. Of course, I would have taken my son. But I go for Juve. So, if they give you a pass of journalist, they can't give a pass of journalist to my son who is 14. And taking him with me and leaving him alone, I'm a father and I really care about my son, and probably I'm a overprotecting father. I would leave him. Of course, he's big enough, but I will always have, in my mind, what is he doing? Where is he? Is he fine? And then you are not focused. But I will take him with me to the stadium. As soon as I can, I go back to the stadium. Now that we are changing and that I'm not always live on the Twitch channel, I will be able to go to the stadium. So I'm super happy. If I knew Jim tomorrow you say hello to me, Jim, Steph and Jim, at least two people I need to say hello to, possibly before the game. After that, if we win, I'm with the players, so you will have to wait long. But anyway, and now, guys, now I will try to go to the stadium, and also in advance planning it and telling when we go to the stadium. Fantastic. Aldo took the shirt off in celebration of my membership. Grande Aldo. Grande Aldo. I don't know if Marcello, that's what he was waiting for. I don't know if he wanted that answer. Goede Nacht, Pinking. Goede Nacht. But it's over. No? Now it's really over, no? No, you see, Marcello, that's not what he wanted as a reaction. You have to take the shirt back, Aldo. Take the shirt back. It's better when we win. You see, it's a long time ago that we didn't smile like that. Lazio, but Lazio was not as fun as today. Today it was important. I'm happy. Ciao. See you tomorrow, Steph. Ciao, Aldo. Now I go to bed, seriously. And I need to continue. No, first, to be honest, I will close and then I will prepare for tomorrow. And then tomorrow wake up. No good night song for the chat. No. I sing only in difficult moments. When I need it. Today I don't need it. Today Juventus sang on the field. Ciao, Colin. Ciao, Riccardo. Ciao to Styler Z, Marcello, Pinking, Jim, Radovan, Ahmad, Sacco. Who else didn't we say? Thomas, Makluf. Vlahovic scored because I finally bought this. That's why he was waiting for you. Buonanotte a tutti. Ciao.